Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the newly announced X1 credit card, not to be confused with the M1 finance app, stock brokerage investment app. Check the link down below. But the X1 credit card, it's been drawing a lot of attention lately with an ever increasing sign-up list. I'm going to give you my first impressions and thoughts on this card. If you're interested in credit cards, personal finance, please hit that subscribe button to get notified when I do make my follow-up video when the card actually drops later this year in 2020. There are a lot of unknowns about this card that could make or break it. I will talk about this later on in this video, but stay subscribed and let's get into it. So this card has been talked about a lot lately, generating a lot of media buzz with a slick campaign, cool looking website, pretty good rewards right off the bat, sign up list, invites, a lot of stuff that they're doing to draw attention to this card. But I want to dig into it and let you guys know if this is something that we should be excited about or if it's just another marketing ploy. It's being advertised towards millennials or Gen Z, people who might not have a credit history, signing up for a first credit card, offering things such as higher limits, not having a hard credit check. We're going to see if this is legit or just another marketing gimmick. So to begin with, I'm going to give an overview of the rewards and perks of this card right off the bat, and then we'll get into the discussions. They're offering 2 points per dollar spent on all purchases, or 3 points on all purchases in the year after if you spend more than $15,000. And this even goes up further to 4 points for 1 month when you invite a friend to join. It's kind of like an invitation referral bonus. You'll get 1 month of 4 times rewards. Your friend will get that as well. So we have here a pretty straightforward rewards earning method. We'll get into the rewards and the redemption later in this video. But continuing on with the card's features, we see that the APR is variable based on your credit score. No late fees and no foreign transaction fees, which are good to see for a no annual fee credit card. And some of the other features that come with this card, they've advertised these as smart features. A lot of articles and videos talking about how this may be the smartest card out there. I would argue, beg to differ, that the Apple card may actually be smarter in terms of smart features. Be sure to stay subscribed to the channel when I do that comparison video. But the features they have listed on the website: an auto expiring virtual card, cancel subscriptions in 1 click, virtual cards, notifications on refunds, and you're able to attach receipts to purchases. So me, I watch a lot of tech videos, and recently a lot of smartphones have been pushed to being smartphones, with reviewers calling some models the smartest smartphone out there, this being called the smartest credit card out there. But a lot of the times, these features are just gimmicks. Really good marketing material, sounds good in theory, but in practice, it's actually not that useful. And number two, you might already be able to do some of these things with other products and options out there. For example, the virtual credit cards or the auto-canceling free trials. Privacy.com has been around for a couple years now, which has the same functionality. You can go on there, link a credit card, and it will create virtual copies of credit cards. You can set the limits. You can set certain merchants that card will only work with. They can expire after a month, after a week. Other credit cards have slowly also added these features in the virtual credit card. I know Citibank also has an option to create virtual cards. If you're looking for that feature, you don't necessarily have to get this card to be able to do that. Additionally, the option to cancel subscriptions in 1 click seems to be pretty gimmicky. Realistically speaking, when the subscriptions that we do have, we tend to keep for the long time. Netflix, Spotify, Amazon, things that I have, I don't look to cancel anytime soon. And for these common ones, you can cancel these pretty easily, 1 click on their website. There's no digging through menus or anything like that. And for the harder ones, such as internet cable subscriptions, cell phone subscriptions, where you might have to call somebody, you can't do it online. We don't know if those will be eligible to be used with this feature or not. And the last two, notifications for refunds, receipts to purchases. The notification on refunds is funny because pretty much every major credit card out there has an app associated that you can see your credit card, the statements, the activity going on. If you just log in, 2 clicks, it'll get you to your statement. You can see if a refund has been posted. Now this does save you the time of opening the app and checking the app if you could get a notification, but it's not something revolutionary. It is smart, but it's just an app notification turned into a marketing gimmick. The last thing, receipts. If you have to go on and physically attach receipts to purchases, I think most people out there aren't going to take the time to do that, quite honestly, and it's not going to be very useful. And I'm sure that with all the slick marketing and everything they're doing, this card is going to have an awesome mobile app and mobile banking experience. So that could also be a plus going forward. There are some traditional banks or credit cards that just have a clunky app, hard to find things, hard to find details. I'm pretty confident that this one will have an easy to use app. But like I said, so many things we're gonna have to wait to see until the card actually comes out to see how these features work in practice. And like I said, if anything, I think the Apple Card is actually the smartest credit card for beginners or people that don't know a lot about personal finance or credit cards. Their websites, their apps gives you that nice dashboard, that breakdown of all your expenses, cool, colorful graphs, keeping track of your expenses. I think those are the tools that new credit card users really need. Visualization tools. Right now, the traditional banking tools, you can see your monthly statements, pretty easy to view on the app, but if you want to put that into a spreadsheet, that's going to take some time. You have to do it manually. You can't get an overview breakdown of categories or month-to-month spend very easily. You have to kind of do that myself. I talked about in the budgeting tools video. But the Apple Card, step-by-step instructions on how to apply for the card, what things that the bank looks for when considering a credit card application, and things to help you manage your money, which is, I think, both smart and practical, useful for just the average user. Moving on to other features, this is a Visa signature card. Typically, Visa signature cards come with a laundry list of bonus benefits and protections that come with the card, but these benefits do vary by card issuer. I think the issuer can choose which one of these perks that they want to include. A similar example is the new Chase Freedom Flex card is a MasterCard World Elite card, comes with the World Elite benefits such as the cell phone protection, extended warranties, luggage reimbursement. But a similar card, the Chase Double Cash Back MasterCard, is also a World Elite card, but Citibank has removed a lot of those extra features a couple years ago. So even though they are both World Elite cards, one has the bonus features and one doesn't. So here, other Visa signature cards, the Amazon Prime card, other Chase credit cards are Visa signature, but we don't know what the X1 card is going to look like until we see the full list of terms and conditions. Traditionally speaking, Visa signature cards come with a minimum credit limit of $5,000. So if they're targeting this towards people who don't have a credit history, who have lower incomes, I'm interested to see if they will be able to meet that minimum. Maybe this card doesn't come with a $5,000 minimum, or maybe they will actually deny people with lower incomes and not be able to extend this credit card if they have to have that $5,000 minimum credit limit. Judging by 25% of 3 paychecks, you're gonna have to be making quite a bit to meet that $5,000 threshold. So this may be why they're able to offer this card without a hard credit check, just by verifying income and doing a hard pull, because people signing up with this card will probably have to have a pretty decent income. So that was a quick rundown of the rewards and the features that we know about so far. But what's the catch with this card? Why do I think it's not actually as good as advertised? So the main thing here that sticks out to me the most is the way that you have to redeem these credit card rewards. Traditionally, a lot of the cards that we look towards that have awesome rewards and awesome redemption methods have a flexible variety of ways that you can redeem those points, whether it be Chase through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, great for travel rewards, or the pay yourself back feature. We also have Citibank, also has a travel rewards portal, but with Citibank, you can choose to get your money through a check, statement credits, gift cards, whole list of things you can redeem it with. Same with Wells Fargo. But for this card, you have to redeem your rewards by making purchases through a select list of retailers. And although there are some pretty recognizable brand names out there, I'm pretty sure most people have shopped at least one of those places in their lives. You might not necessarily want to use all of your rewards money on these retailers. There are a couple airlines if you want to do travel, a lot of lifestyle brands, purchases, they're encouraging consumption, encouraging purchasing, obviously, but it really restricts you and doesn't give you flexibility. And another big unknown about this is, will this list of retailers change over time? So they've come out with 40 initially, but due to contractual or licensing agreements, will they have to remove certain retailers? Will they add other retailers later down in the future? So for example, if I really like Patagonia or Lululemon, that's where I've been using all my rewards points, and those get removed off the list, then this card maybe doesn't have a lot of value to me. So it is that uncertainty. We don't know if these are here to stay or if they can go, or if one day all of these companies go bankrupt, then what happens? I just can't redeem my rewards at all. And the rewards rate seemed pretty good, putting aside the whole restricted redemption options. But if you don't spend a ton of money, do note that this card doesn't come with a sign-up bonus. A lot of entry-level cards will come with $200 or $100 sign-up bonus, which in the first year can actually give you a pretty high effective rewards rate if we calculate that bonus into the rewards you earn the first year. So depending on how much you spend and what types of rewards you're going for, there might be better cards with better effective rates out there with no annual fee as well. Also, a side note, this is just speculation, but this card does have pretty good earning rates, and it says you can convert these points for up to 2 times their value for some retailers. And the obvious question is, how are they getting away with having a no annual fee credit card and giving out such good rewards rates? Well, first, there's no sign-up bonus, so they're not paying out money when people open accounts. Second, pure speculation though, I think they might have some kind of deal or affiliate sponsorship with these select merchants. I'm sure there is a reason why these retailers have been selected in particular. We look at other online portals such as Rakuten or Honey, or even other credit card portals that have bonus rewards for shopping at certain retailers, Swagbucks as well in that list. They get paid a commission based off the sales that they refer to. So you shop through their portal, you click on their link, and that portal, Rakuten, Swagbucks, Honey, usually gets a cut of the money because they've referred you to that website. And it's pretty common to see on Rakuten deals at least 1% off for most major retailers, up to 10 to 15% off. So if X1 is able to have some type of deal with these companies, and we know that you're only able to redeem these rewards through their rewards program by clicking on a link and shopping through there, my speculation is that they're going to get a couple percentage points on these purchases. So they might be offering you 2x points on all your purchases, but if you have to redeem it through the rewards portal, at the bare minimum, they can probably get 1% of that back through their commissions or referral fees, if not more. So just speculation. It's one thing they wouldn't tell us that's what they're doing, but it could be the reason why they've chosen this route and this specific list of retailers to offer rewards for. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And ultimately, this is why I'm concerned with this card, since it is targeted towards people who aren't as savvy, who may not know what else is out there in the world of credit cards. You'll see this pretty slick website, this insane wait list. Obviously, people are interested in it and just go for it. You can easily earn these rewards just by getting a great cashback rewards card, Citi Double Cashback 2%. Combine it with Rakuten, get another 5% on your purchase. That's about the same as what they're offering here. And another downside is that if you travel a lot, this credit card will max out at 4 times rewards. But even entry-level, no annual fee credit cards, the Chase Freedom Flex gives you 5x back points on travel. So millennials might not be spending as much money on travel, but if you are big into travel, this card is very limited in the travel and entertainment space. Now, some other things I'm concerned about. I mentioned earlier about the Visa Signature $5,000 minimum credit limit. I want to see what people are getting approved for when this card comes out. I've read articles talking about being eligible for 25% of your last 3 paychecks. So they may be more conservative because they're not doing the traditional underwriting, using the hard credit inquiries, but The average college grad earns about $50,000 a year. So if we assume a bi-weekly paycheck, they're earning about $2,000 per paycheck, or about $6,000 for 3 paychecks. 25% of that is only $1,500. So someone brand new without any other lines of credit, without any other credit cards, getting one credit card for $1,500 limit is not very much at all. There's very little you can do with that limit if you want to buy anything that's even remotely expensive. You might have a hard time with that, or you might be constantly maxing out your limits month after month. And we also don't know if they're taking into account take-home pay or your pay before taxes. There could be a huge difference there. And with that marketing, talking about giving higher limits, not doing that credit check, they're pretty much still doing the basic process that other card issuers are having. A soft credit pull is going to give you some brief details, credit profile. And when you sign up for a credit card, traditionally, they'll also ask you for your salary. And if that number is off or they need to do further research, they might have someone contact you asking for more proof or to dig into that a little bit to make sure what you reported is accurate. So it's not too much different, I think, from the traditional methods. Obviously, they're still here to make money. They're not going to blindly give out crazy high credit limits. That's not the smartest thing to do if you're trying to run a business. And also, on a side note, it's not too hard to build up your credit, to get credit cards as a college student. I know a lot of college students who are in school, part-time job, no income, who have a couple credit cards, combined limit of way more than $1,500. So I really think this marketing is really geared towards people who don't know that much about personal finance or don't know anything about credit cards. With the Apple Card, they actually detail list by list instructions, what they look at, what you can do to increase your credit score, things to help you out. But here is just a slick marketing campaign, which is the number one thing. I just cannot get over this. I do want to wait and hold my final thoughts and judgment when the card comes out, when we know everything that comes with it. But for now, I really think they're just trying to draw up hype with a wait list, like Robinhood did with their fractional shares feature. As for the actual card and the rewards, I would say it's average at best, because you can find similar rewards rates elsewhere. Same, no annual fee, maybe even with a sign-up bonus. And the limited rewards options just doesn't do it for me. I don't think I would recommend this for everyone. If you do shop at those places a lot, it could be for you. But once again, we don't know if retailers will be removed and added to the list. We don't know how long they're going to stay on. So there's just so many unknowns. So that's all I had for my first impressions. If you're interested, sign up for the wait list, maybe see what happens when it comes out. I don't think there's any crazy rush to go get it right now. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If there's anything that I didn't go over that you noticed, or if there's anything you're excited about, let me know. If you thought this video was useful, be sure to hit that like button. Would really appreciate the support. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, get subscribed. Follow-up videos about this, other credit card comparisons. Definitely want to make sure you get notified when those videos drop. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.